Hello guys and welcome back to another video on my channel. Now today it is a match preview. It's Luton Town versus Birmingham. Like any other match preview, I do talk about the current game coming up, but I do talk about the game which we had before, which was against Barnsley. I'm going to try and do this video in under 5 minutes, so guys, wish me luck. So, like any other match preview, we talk about the game before, Barnsley. It was a typical Luton Town 1-0 away performance. Like last season, it literally felt like how we did last season, where we were getting those 1-0 away performances, getting that 1-0 win away from home. And it was brilliant, The players worked for each other, the amount of times they intercepted the ball. I think we've got the best stat in the league so far. I know it's early days, with the most interceptions in the league, Passing, it was, even though we didn't make many passing, they were good passes, and we still got the 3 points. Possession doesn't always mean, you get the 3 points. It's all about working hard. The amount of tackles we made as well throughout the game, everyone just worked for each other, is what I'm trying to say. And it was a fantastic away performance. You can't go wrong with a clean sheet away from home and 3 points. You just can't. Honestly, you just cannot. It's the perfect away performance. Now we bring that away performance into this home game against Birmingham. Now, over the years against Birmingham, at home as well, we just don't perform well. I don't know if we just drop our levels a little bit. I'm not too sure, but we don't really have the best of records against Birmingham since returning back to the Championship, home and away. I know we have won recently at their ground last season, but all the other times we've always struggled against them, and they've managed to get the 3 points at our place and stuff like that. We need to make sure that we do not drop the pace in this game against Birmingham. Now, I reckon we're going to see a similar performance and similar tactics to the game which we played against Peterborough in this game against Birmingham. I reckon in our home games throughout the season, we are just going to attack teams. We're just going to go for it. We're going to use our 3 attacking players. We're going to play a 4-3, we're going to play a 4-3-3 system, and we're just going to, just go at teams, and just have so many chances, try and score as many goals as possible. And then in the away games, I reckon we're going to hold back a little bit and be more tactical and be a little bit more defensive, which I feel like you should away from home. But at home, I do believe you should just go at teams. You need to have some sort of tactics and, defend at times because the team's going to come at you. But I do feel like we need to be on the front foot in our home games, especially if we want to go to the next level, and that is challenging for that, top 10 finish. If we want to do that, you've got to go at teams. You really do. And you've got to do it smart as well. You don't do it for 90 minutes and wear yourself out, Those right moments, can we hit them on the counter, stuff like that. I reckon Birmingham will come to Luton, and I know it's early days, but I don't think they'll come for the 3 points. I reckon they're going to manage the game well. If they can get the goal, they will. I feel like they're going to let us attack them. And that's perfect for us, because I feel like this year we have got dangerous players going forward. We've got pace and we've got skill, and we've got players who can unlock the defence. We're dangerous from set pieces. I feel like we are strong in every department this season, which is why I believe Luton will have a fantastic season this year, and I do believe we will surprise a few people. My starting 11 would be very similar to the one that started against Peterborough on the opening weekend. So in goal, Sluga. The defence, now, it will be the odd change at the back. Right back, James Bree, and then I reckon it's going to be Cal Naismith and Tom Lockyer. It's brilliant to see Tom Lockyer back. It's obviously good he got majority of the minutes against Barnsley. Now he comes into this game against Birmingham, a lot fitter and a lot more ready for the season, when all these games are going to be hitting us left, right and centre. Left back, I reckon it's going to be Amari Bell. And then in the midfield, I'm going with Campbell, Pelly and Lansbury. I don't think Nathan Jones will drop Lansbury for this game, and I'd be very surprised. Now, Musway, he had a brilliant performance, but I reckon Onya Divma's back into the side. I reckon Cornick will be on the right, and I reckon Adebayo will be up top. Now, some may say Jerome may start, and that is a good shout for Jerome to start, actually, because it is against his former club, and you know what players do when they're against their former clubs. They always put that extra effort in, and I reckon Jerome will cause a few problems. We all know, still at the age of 35, he causes teams plenty of problems, even against the best ones in the league, like West Brom. So I reckon Luton are going to go for it on the weekend. I'm expecting a win. I'll be very disappointed if Luton don't get anything. I don't think Birmingham are going to have the best of seasons. I reckon they may finish a few places higher than what they did last year, but that'd be because of Bowyer as a coach, not because of the board recruiting really well. The supporters of Birmingham, they do not want the owner in charge. They obviously they're doing protests now. They're not being run properly as a football club, so we should kind of take advantage of that. We're playing for pride at the moment as well. Mick, he's having his treatment. We all wish him the best and hopefully he has a speedy recovery. What will help him even more, the Luton boys performing and getting the 3 points for him. That's definitely will help Mick in his recovery. And also we're back to winning ways, especially after the 1-0 away win against Barnsley. We've also had an extra day compared to Birmingham. Birmingham played on the Wednesday. So a lot of factors have gone into our favour, really. So I'm expecting the 3 points. We have to get some points. I'll be very disappointed if we do not get something from this game on Saturday against Birmingham. My score prediction, I do reckon Birmingham are going to make it hard. I don't think it is going to be an easy game. I reckon it's going to be I reckon Luton are going to win 2-1 at home against Birmingham. But anyway, guys, that is the end of the match preview. Hopefully you guys did enjoy it. Drop a like on the video if you did. Comment below your thoughts heading into this game against Birmingham. Let me know your thoughts. Give me your score predictions and your predicted 11s as well. Subscribe to the channel if you are new, and I'll see you guys in the next video.